Keep listening to Toxic Radio all this month and you'll hear screams, growls, stories of death and dismemberment. And that's just the bands. At Toxic Radio, we do Halloween just a little bit harder. Don't play it safe. Play it toxic. Well, here we are, starting to work our way into this new normal.
Oh, what fresh hell is this?
Actually, it's not so bad. Coming out of our houses, social distancing, wearing masks. Actually, I kind of like that part. I feel like a sexy bandit. Except, sometimes I forget my pants.
What the hell?
The point is, we're all going to get through this. Take care of each other. Be considerate. Wash your hands. And remember, Toxic Radio is here for you. We'll rock you with the music and entertain you with the shows. We'll make it just a little easier to adjust to this weird new world.
I love you guys.
We're not going anywhere, and we appreciate you being along for the ride.
Enjoy your pants.
Oh yeah, you betcha. Remember, play life safe. Play your radio toxic. Hey, buddy.
Raw.
Hey, man, that's a sweet heavy metal happy hour t-shirt. Where'd you pick that up?
Thanks, dude. I got it at the Toxic Radio shop.
Toxic Radio has a shop?
Yeah, dude. It's in the app or online at toxicradio.net.
That is sweet.
Yeah, and I also got a rockin' Toxic Radio hoodie and a Red Band Underground shirt. Dude, I'm gonna look so rockin' at the party tomorrow.
Well, I think you look pretty now.
Oh, wait, what?
The Toxic Radio shop is the place to get all your Toxic Radio gear. Shirts, hoodies, stickers. Find it at toxicradio.net or on the app. Don't buy it safe. Buy it toxic. Hey, where you going, man?
Check one. Hey, there we go. What's up, peoples? How y'all doing? Are y'all good? I know I'm good. You know why? Because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Funky Contradiction is 1 year old. Ain't that something? 46 episodes. And we're at the year mark. Actually, last week would have been our 1 year anniversary, according to Facebook memory. I didn't know this until, I don't know. I was just looking at Facebook this morning. Of course, we didn't have a guest, except for our usual, do what we do. And it says memory, and a picture of the old Funky Contradiction logo, and it was like, memory, this day, 1 year and 1 week. Oh, this was posted.
Yeah.
It was like, welcome to our, it was something like, it was a year ago, and it says, welcome to our second show.
Damn.
So that was a year ago. So it was like last week would have been our definite 1 year, and this week would have been our, I guess,
1 year, 1 week?
1 year, 1 week. So we didn't have a show last week. So I guess this week is the week that we kind of reminisce and celebrate and make light of that we've had, that we've done this.
Crazy year.
Tanya, what's up, baby? What's going on? So we've been on a year. So and I can't do it all by myself. I've had from the beginning. I've had my lovely co-host Elizabitch, aka
hello
Liz, for you PG people, and of course the main man with the master plan, Mike. Behind the wheels of steel, the boards are on fire. Toxic Mike, what's up, bro?
I don't know what any of that meant.
That mean you control the board. You know what I say when
I
I
don't
say
know what
I
you just
say.
said. I think I need a thesaurus to find out what you just said.
You know what I be meaning. And
What you
everybody,
be
What I be
meaning.
meaning.
and everybody in the chat room, please shout out to Tanya Stewart. Please share our broadcast.
Yes.
So we don't have nothing too much today, except we gonna reminisce and reflect, because we've had some great guests. We had good people on this show,
Absolutely.
in studio and virtually during the pandemic. But we've had no one has really moved this show like this chat room, man. This chat room could go. Y'all in the chat, y'all fight with each other, y'all
For
talk
real.
with each other, y'all play with each other, y'all holler at each other, y'all hook up with each other.
That's
y'all
true,
become
too.
friends with each other. So without y'all, none of this would be possible. Like a lot of you guys have been day ones. Like shout out to Jocelyn.
Yes.
Day one. And we lost a couple day ones. I don't know if we lost them, but
We did.
I don't know what happened to Steph. Steph was the girl. Steph was like maybe our first listener, like very first. She would call with critiques and fix the show. So Steph, what else I want to say Murray, but Steph Warner. Steph Warner was a day one,
Yes.
and we miss her. We don't see her now.
No, she's busy, especially with COVID, with her kids,
Right.
and
But
she's got a
we-
lot going on.
But we love her. And who else was a day one? I can always remember.
I was a day one.
Laura.
Laura was like a day two. Laura might have. This might be Laura's anniversary, because I don't remember her from the first episode, but I remember her maybe, a few episodes down. I remember Laura just being there every week. Anthony Corelli,
AKA.
Anthony Hatred
There you go.
was a day one.
Yes.
Mark Mills was a day one.
Mark, of course.
Right, he's still a day
He's
one.
day
He's
one
a-
for everything.
That's how I met him. Like, I met him in 1995 at a rap concert, Schoolie D rap concert. Hung out with him one night, that same night or the night before, the weekend after that show, and he's never left my side from 1995 to now. So he's a day one for real. And who else was a day one? Just trying to think.
Well, Jenny, but she's busy now.
Jenny was a day one, because Jenny came along with you.
All the time.
Yes,
Every time.
Jenny was probably our first.
Jenny
guest.
was original. She was original.
They made the her and Anthony Hatred got the name Casting Couch Jenny from her coming on the show.
From here, yeah.
And y'all cats came about y'all was like Batman and Robin so good, y'all spawned your own show from just being
We
on
are
this
still
show.
Batman and Robin, by the way.
Definitely.
I mean, we had our little,
I love how this show got it back together. I appreciate when me and Laura had Jenny on there, and we brought her back on as a guest, and y'all mended fences and got right from there. You know what I'm saying? That was the original logo. Toxic Mike is the logo man.
We got it on our shirts. We're
Definitely.
twinning.
It was definitely.
Mike got upset with us. We didn't inform him.
Yeah,
I did.
I'll bring you
I
a shirt.
did.
I'm gonna bring you a shirt.
All right.
Mike, you like larges. You like shirts to make your man nipple show out.
What? I don't even know what that means.
It means you like
What
shirts
size
so
you
tight.
want, he's saying.
Large. Watch.
I want no, I would love a large, but I'm no longer a large.
But I'm saying that's what you want.
I do want that.
And that's they the ones that make your nipples pop out.
You're such a jackass.
I'm saying
Wait,
that. A
so-
large on me would look like a bra. A halter top.
I don't even know what size I got on right now. I think it's medium.
It's a woman's medium. Or medium. I think it's a regular medium, but it looks good on you. You make my shirts look really good. I look good on you.
Aw.
Yes, I do. Look at where my head is at. Lord have mercy.
Hey now.
I'm just saying that's where the man head is at. I ain't got nothing. My head ain't there, but the man, but the funk that man be on a
Keep
lot
getting
of
hit
women.
with a crystal. Oh yeah, I did. Hold on, wait, I did. I got a crystal.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Damn, I forgot my. You know what? I had a
What?
job for you.
Oh,
I got these. You know how you made my little piece joint? I have a piece of jewelry that popped. It was a bracelet, and we need them elastic to string the balls up. If that's a.
I didn't make
Christ.
it. I bought it.
Oh, you bought that?
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought you did. Thought you made. We was gonna make you a jewelry maker. We about to say, hey, whatever you
No,
did,
but that's simple.
like whatever you did to these balls, do it to these balls.
a little.
I've heard that a lot in my lifetime.
Oh Jesus Christ!
That's what she said.
A little behind the scenes. I remember sitting downstairs in my apartment with you and what's his name? Jesus Christ.
Who, me?
Your guy. Your Wasn't it the say his name? I always forget his fucking name. I'm a horrible person.
Who?
Guy we tied up here.
Oh, Rich.
Was it you and Rich? I believe was in the house.
Wait,
Discussing,
who tied up somebody?
We tied him up. It was,
for the,
it was a
Give Me
thing. We
video.
choked him. But so
Look at the Give Me video, y'all. Me
Yeah.
and Whitney Payton. That's Toxic Radio. And we did that video in 2015.
That was
Oh,
forever
I love
ago.
that video, actually.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it while we're broadcasting.
I love
But
that song.
We sat downstairs in my living room. We had already discussed that this was going to be a thing. We were going to do a show, and trying to come up with a name. And I was jotting down different words and things that went together. And I'm writing them down.
Shakalama Ding Long.
And that was going to be the first name. We thought about that one, but we were like, Shamalama Ding Dong. And I was like, we knew that Supreme would sing every time, so we decided not to go with it.
Shamalama Ding Dong. Oh.
But
I said, ooh, my.
I'm sitting there going through name after name after name.
Ding dong. My fault. I was giving you background music.
And I guess. And I remember at one point I said Funky Contradiction. I was looking. You had Funk That on your shirt,
Right.
And I said Funk. Okay, Funk. And for some reason, Contradiction came into my brain. I was like, the Funky Contradiction. And Supreme looks at me and goes, "What's a contradiction?
Me?
What does that even mean?"
I was like, that's kind of dissing me, ain't it? Like I'm double-minded.
Nah, I'm a walking contradiction. It's cool.
I just thought it was like insulting to myself. Like, but then but I liked the fact that we can have different opinions about something.
That's what I wanted to say because we were saying how it was going to be a talk show and everything.
Right. And then you know what? Our shout out to Josh Cologne. We're gonna get to y'all in a minute. But remember the Funky Medina. Remember that was gonna be the theme song.
It was for a little bit, wasn't it?
Right, Funky, because it was just like the funk. So I'm figuring that'd be a good intro, and it was for a couple times. But then I was like, why am I giving Tone Loc? And I got a song that's just as funky and contradicting.
Yeah.
Don't
give somebody else your playtime.
I mean, I was just, I figured Funky Contradiction, Funky Medina, it kind of went hand in hand. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Oh, shout out to Tanya. Tanya got good eye. She told me I can't. Oh, this is my coworker. She said I'm not allowed to drink any more of these. We're going to sea moss and some type of oil. I don't know, but yeah,
they are bad for you.
I got I bought like 6 of them today.
You drank 6 of them?
No, I drank like one, and this is my second one. I'm on my second one.
Can I tell you that I used to drink them like nonstop, and then I got ulcers and kidney stones.
Okay, we don't want none of these.
Wow.
I'm being honest. I got my first set of kidney stones at I think I was 19 or 20, and they told me it was from drinking too much energy drinks.
I don't need no more of that. Share the broadcast, y'all. Let's get these numbers up. And put the likes and all the hearts and everything, and show us that you love us.
I mean, I did have vodka in all of them too.
But that's
then,
another thing. I mean, them boiler makers, right?
No, vodka Red Bulls.
I mean, what are they? When they put the
I had cherry vodka, so it was called Cherry Bombs. What I was drinking.
Yeah, no, I don't have no vodka. I don't drink. I ain't drinking 20-something years.
I haven't drank in over a month.
That's good.
Yeah.
I haven't drank in
20 seconds.
Yeah, right.
Never mind.
Ask me the last time I THC'd though.
What's a PhD?
I said THC. I'm not a doctor.
I thought that when the last time you got your doctor.
I said when's the last time I THC'd?
Oh, THC. Like the same time he drank? About the same amount of time. So anyway, the Funky Medina, it was cool. It was because it was Funky Medina. I just, I just like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we end up using my track, Oh No Don't, from my single, Oh No Don't, featuring Gallo Loch Ness, Judah Priest and myself, produced and mixed by Rich Waller and Gallo Loch Ness. It's dope. So it's been, and we've changed it a couple times throughout the year for special
occasions,
and special guests. And people. But for the most part, Oh No Don't, which you heard today, is our intro and outro. So
Gimmy's my favorite still though.
Gimme is a great song. That's our Toxic. I mean, that's what Toxic. It's 16.
That was
that's
Rich
18,
in that.
18. Yep.
Oh wow, that's
18,000 views. Right. 18,000 views. Been toured all over. They go Rich. Toured all over. Getting ready to lock his ass up. There you go. He think he's somebody. I love this video because we tied him up with some Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty tape. But you know the track is everything is like it's on the album. It's on the Shades EP, and the Toxic Radio gets it plugged.
Look at that, dude. I mean, we're watching the video right now at home. If you're listening to the podcast version,
remember you can
check it out. Supreme the Resurrected Gimme featuring Whitney Payton, and I'm not putting the audio over. We're just kind of viewing it. But that's the way the studio used to look. It's kind of crazy looking back now. Can we reshoot this? Because the studio looks a lot better.
Look at
now.
my grandmother, rest in peace. She passed last year.
Aww.
And my aunt.
We would have to get Whitney back here to reshoot this.
Look at my grandmother's. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. She dancing. I was about to say, let her dance for a second.
Sorry.
Let her get a dance on. Yeah, that's my 90-something-year-old grandmother. She passed at 94. Oh, man. That's the only thing that makes it tough to watch this video. It's because my whole family's in it. My immediate family. So anyway, but I toured all over the world with me and Whitney. Toured all over the world with that song. And that video, every time you tour somewhere and you on tour, people want to see the song and they go back and check it out. So you know how many people got hip to and this was when right after the Toxic Tuesday was really we was on the cusp of this podcast thing.
Takeover?
Like we was on the Tuesday Takeover, which you say you remember meeting us at.
Oh, I remember Tuesday Takeovers. I actually used to do some of them from my phone and cheerleaders.
Who else did we meet from Toxic Takeover? That was Christine. Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Christine, who still comes to my shows and supports us, and we support her doing the K-pop and on the Milk Boy Mondays. She's there always rapping in Korean. Christine. So I met her here. She was the first person I seen with a hoverboard, and I got on the hoverboard.
Yep.
Remember when first time I
got
got on
out front of here? Yep.
Got on the hoverboard. If we had.
Did you fall?
Did I?
Listen, I'm gonna be real. I'm terrified to get on one because I am an accident-prone motherfucker as it is.
The thing took off. I fell right in the street, right in front of the studio.
A lot of good times. Dude. There's so many good times.
Remember what's that? Swamp Bat?
The Fox Bat.
Fox Bat
that we talked about on one of the episodes. Man, I know I got this audio somewhere. And I should have been working on getting like a
reminisce the past year.
I should have done that. God damn it, Supreme.
And that's another thing when I started talking bad about Stitches, and next thing I know, I manifested Damon in my life.
Oh my God! And you know what? I remember having a conversation with you about Stitches because a girl that I used to work with did that competition, that butt-ass naked competition. She was the blonde one that has that ass on her thing.
In the nude? In the Juggalo thing?
Yeah, in the Stitches video. That girl, that's the Loretta Vendetta. I used to work with her.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to be friends. We're not friends anymore, though.
Me and Stitches ain't friends no more either.
Yeah, so you know what?
Actually, I'm here to announce the Stitches show, who's coming in on Sunday nights. No,
yeah.
I think Damon will come in and tear the place up, and I might be behind him, helping him on that one.
I want to sell tickets.
But also through Funky Contradiction, we met all the fighters of celebrity boxing.
Yep.
Hence, every show we had with the celebrity boxing, Anthony Hatred would call to harass the boxers because he wanted to box.
It was interesting to say the least.
Really?
He wanted to box, so he harassed. That's the only reason he harassed, to get your attention. And you fell into it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Because every week you was like, "Where's that guy? I'm gonna get him." Like, and then he ended up with a show here. But I'm saying, through the boxers. You know, we had a great relationship with Josh Cologne, and they ended up having a show on here.
I didn't meet all the boxers.
Cudges and Tim Cudges and what's my man? Moose.
Yep. By the way, we are reminiscing. We're reminiscing about the past year, but also going even further than that, back to old shows we used to do, old stunts we used to do, and all that kind of stuff. So if you have any memories that you'd like to call up and talk to us about, Supreme, go ahead and give them the number.
856-485-9565.
By the way, Supreme is in charge of answering the phones, so if nobody answers it, just know that it's his fault.
856-485-9565. If you have a memory of the Toxic Takeover, Tuesday night takeover, anything toxic, just call us, man.
So it was the Tuesday. It was a Tuesday takeover. It was the takeover eventually when we made it an actual podcast.
Right.
We did a lot of crazy stuff.
But it was on
the
cusp,
and we had a lot of good times. Yeah.
And we was getting numbers. That's where we met. Remember our regular people that was online. There were Bella. Like all the people that we see on tour, they could get in touch with us. Or they could be in touch with us on the podcast. And this is before the big national tour.
The people have spoke with. You need to come back to Jersey. Yeah, or back to Philly.
Well,
or do the screen.
You guys got to redo the Gimme video.
Do the screen thing.
Yeah, she calls in and we just do some crazy shit.
At least a guest show on my show. That's the least we could do.
Yeah, but you know what? Whit always gave me that look.
What's the look?
When she knew that she could get me to do something. She knew it was going to be popular, but she'd be like, Mike, you down? You going to do this? Next thing you know, I'm freaking got a WP in my chest, or
yeah.
You know, I'm
condom up your nose.
Who knows?
A chair upside your head. I never did that.
Snorting a condom.
Biggest thing they did for me on tour, they got me high on an edible. Gabby gave me you're supposed to take a half of a half. I had a half of a whole.
Wait, what?
They gave me an edible. Some sponsor gave us these edibles on the road, and they thought it would be a big joke to get me high. So they gave me.
How'd it go?
So it was bad. They gave me an elephant, but God is a vengeful God. So what happened was, the big joke. Supreme is high, ha ha ha, and then it backfired. And I was high. I was toe up. I mean, I was having nightmares and dreams and falling off the bed in the hotel room.
You were hallucinating?
Oh, I thought somebody was running
That's
up
not
and down.
weed, homie. That's not weed.
We thought somebody was running up and down our room with a gun.
Yeah, that's not weed, homie. That's not edibles.
And then to find out the cops was chasing somebody that night with a gun. I mean, he didn't have a gun, but he beat his girl up and they was chasing him out. So I was in the moment without being in the moment.
That sounds like LSD.
And I was so high. We was high for 2 days, but it hit Gabby the hardest. Like, Gabby woke up, thought she was going to die. The girl who got me high, trying to be the joke, and then they got so scared they had to call the EMS to get her. She had to spend the night in the hospital. So instead of everybody was trying to be cool, like, oh, man, she may have to drink something. And, the cops come and they want to ask, like, what did she have? Did she have anything? And she said, we ain't supposed to tell who we got weed. She was like, we had weed. And I was so high. And Whitney was like, oh my God. So they was like, maybe y'all should, there's police in there. They ain't supposed to tell the cops we got weed. So, oh my God, it was just a mess. But literally, from wherever we was at, I was high. The next show in Erie, I was toe up.
I need to know where you got that from.
It was a chocolate bar. Somebody makes them. They gave us energy drinks and chocolate bars, and they was sponsoring us on the tour.
I need to know their recipe.
Oh my God, it's LSD. I'm pretty
Probably,
sure.
Because that doesn't sound like THC.
I'm pretty sure there's some PCP in there somewhere, man. Because I was high as hell, man. I was stupid high.
Well, I actually had a brownie. Well, I didn't eat it because I saw it first. I actually had somebody hand me a brownie with shrooms on it before, and weed. It was a weed brownie with shrooms on it, but I did not eat it because I noticed it, and I was like, why is there mushrooms on this brownie? It's chocolate. Like, You're not supposed to have mushrooms on chocolate.
Only thing I hate, I had the weed brownies before, but they just made me, groove. I was grooving.
I don't like shrooms, so yeah, I definitely did not eat that.
I was grooving, but when I never had a shroom, I was supposed to have shroom with my old band member.
Don't do it.
Remember Entourage, the HBO show?
Yeah, I love that show.
And remember they would get high and go into the mountains and let the mushrooms get them high.
Yeah, I won't do that.
But that's what we was
But they
gonna
did a
do.
lot of peyote too. They didn't just do mushrooms.
But that's what we was just gonna do. We was gonna get the mushrooms and go in the woods and something and get high and trip out. But I never got to do that.
Listen, it's not as glamorous as that.
I was like, I'm not doing that.
Let me tell you, every time I've tripped, except for maybe twice, I thought I was dying.
Have you ever had acid?
Yeah.
That's what I think that damn brownie was.
Actually, I have had better experiences on acid than I have shrooms. But my last acid trip, I'm not going to lie, I was literally crying in my underwear, begging for it to be over. I literally rocking back and forth, crying in the fetal position in my bras and panty, begging for it to be over. Please stop.
No, don't that sound nasty. That sounds like some real pedophilia shit.
What?
Right there. I was just laying in my underwear begging, Daddy,
in the middle
over.
of my bed, rocking back and forth.
But that's why I'm saying you can't play with none of these drugs.
No, I would never do it again. I'm terrified now.
And then when I was going to my therapy was on K and A, Kensington and Allegheny in Philly.
That's a bad area.
I had to go to 3 times a week to go to therapy there, right? So every week I see it was like junkies. It was like the get high. It was like the Carter. Oh my God, look at you in that hat. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
He looked like Doc Holliday. Yo, you look
Doc
like
Holliday.
I don't know what you look like. You look like it was a band that used to call Great Socio, and the lead
Continue
singer.
with your story. What happened?
The lead singer used
Abraham Lincoln, vampire hunter.
But yo, this lady was just walking down the street, and I was just filming. I happened to be filming because that was just one of my junkie days. I just felt like filming. She fell flat on her face. Pop.
Damn.
Flat.
Usually when they got that dope nod, they don't fall. Usually,
this one was she just fell.
I've seen them like literally like come like this close to hitting the ground and then pick themselves back
They
up.
don't even do it. They don't fall. But this one fell.
Listen,
and I'm sure she was dead.
I'm
after
gonna be
this.
honest.
Fell, but it
I've
was
been
sad.
there. I've been there though. I've been there. I've had those dope leans. Thank everything that is no longer me.
You know
Will
what?
Never be me again. But
Closest thing I've seen to heroin, not that I've done it, but was Ray Charles the movie. I'm serious. Like it just seemed like it's a hell of a drug, and you not want to get hooked on that.
no, listen, it's it'll take your life.
Right.
I've watched it take almost everybody I love's life.
Wow.
Honestly, I can more than half the people I know I've watched it take. Don't do it.
This guy, Abraham.
More than half don't come out alive. I'm just being real. More than half don't come out
Now
alive.
to beat that, you got to lock yourself in a room and sweat it out, and
It depends.
what they call it, withdrawal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What they call that shit?
It's withdrawal.
Yeah, you got to withdraw. I heard that's a painful thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of. I was looking at Malcolm X, and they would get junkies off the street. Not Malcolm X, Godfather of Harlem, which they had a character of Malcolm X in there, and they would get the junkies off the street. They called they take former junkies to go fishing for junkies, because a lot of them want help. They just don't know how to get the help. So when you lock them up and chain on to that bed,
Yes and no.
I'm just saying, but a lot of them
Like,
is
I'm
like,
a-
yo, I want to get. Nobody wants to be like, I
a
want
lot
to
of them
stay high.
say, no, I'm gonna be real with you, and this is coming from an addict because I mean, I have no problem saying like, my past is my past. It makes
Right.
me who I am today.
Right.
But no, if they want help, they get help. I'm just being real. Nobody that wants to keep doing that will keep doing that. If you want to stop, you fucking stop, and I'm living proof.
Wow. I'm glad you stopped. It's life changing. Like alcohol and me, I seen the difference between drunk Supreme over 20 years ago and sober Supreme the last 20 something years. It's a big difference. I was always liked, but drunk Supreme could become a pain in the ass. But Supreme without liquor is a nice guy.
Same with
For a
Liz.
long time, only time I'm not nice is when you're messing with me or messing with mine, and then I get serious. But other than that, I don't need to be that serious because not too many people mess with me like that.
I mean, I'm starting to love sober Liz, so
It's beautiful. It's actually like, yo, you get to experience and be in control of all of your actions. Whereas drunk, you could be like missing time.
I mean, I do.
Pass out, hurt something. You know, Mike. You know how you do when you get drunk, Mike?
I know how I do.
Next day, Mike be like coming in.
No, Mike be like, oh.
Yeah, he be opening the door sometimes. Like it's 6, almost 6 already.
Oh my God, we got a show, Supreme. Funky Contradiction
I know.
Day. Saturday night or something.
Don't look on Twitter.
Hold up.
Those aren't my balls.
I just did the fish show last night. There was something else.
I keep hearing
'cause fish
about
show is a
fishes
party.
shows. Yeah, right. I keep hearing all about these fishes shows. I gotta come
Shout
back
out to
to.
Fish.
I haven't
How
been
long
to
he been
fishes
on
show
there?
in like a year.
How long he been on the air, Mike?
I mean, here
With you.
like in life.
With life, he looked like a lifer.
He's a lifer, yeah.
But with you, how long he been on the Heavy Metal Happy Hour? They've been on for a couple years.
I would have to say like 5 years. Fish is actually, a lot of people don't
He's
know
a
this.
staple.
He's the reason that it's Toxic Radio. A little background on Toxic Radio. It all started off, everybody knows, well, not everybody, but most people know that are familiar with myself and the station, know that it all started off with a show called BTG, which was supposed to
Beat that ass. No. Beat
BTG.
that girl. No.
BTG.
Beat that girl. He
Beat that
said,
girl.
"Oh
There
my
you go.
god."
So BTG was supposed to be beer, tech, and gaming. It became Battle of the Grind. Battle of the Grind was a great show, and that's actually how we met Wit. Wit was a guest on Battle of the Grind, and she came in here, and right away she started demanding
over.
things. She started taking over as soon as you walked in. She's like, because we streamed on Ustream at that time, and she came in and she's like, yeah, can we stream on my Ustream because my fans want to watch? And I'm like,
Okay.
okay. But anyway, so And then it's funny because it's all our group involved in this. It was while I was hanging out with AMAC, and me and AMAC were talking, and AMAC had said something about a radio station, and streaming as far as radio, and a way that it could promote people in the area, their music and producers and stuff. Right. And I was at the time I was like, man, I want to help out the crew more. Like, so I started thinking about it, going from a podcast and just a podcast network to a internet radio station, and it was originally called Toxic Network Radio because we were the Toxic Network. Right. And then one day I'm at a bar with Fish because I was trying my hardest to get him to come to Toxic and be a part of it because I knew his influence and his
and he has that
past.
Voice. He has that radio voice.
He has the radio voice, but also his understanding, his knowledge, his past would be hugely beneficial here.
His photography skills.
And his photography skills. And we're sitting there at the bar, and anybody ever watch the Facebook documentary, or not documentary, the movie where they go, The Social Network, the movie.
No.
In the movie, you guys gotta watch it. You guys gotta watch
Hey,
it.
don't say white people, because
So in the movie,
if it's a majority white people movie,
in the movie, Zuckerberg
gotta have at least a couple black people.
I mean, unless it's horror. Unless it's horror.
And they died too early in the horror movie. Go ahead, bro. I'm
so
sorry.
Zuckerberg is sitting with the creator of Napster,
right?
And the guy that's playing is Justin Timberlake, and.
Wait, Justin Timberlake's in that?
Yes.
He black.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Really?
Anyway,
I didn't know Justin Timberlake was in that movie.
Yeah, I checked it out though.
Yeah, now I might check it out too.
Go ahead, Mike.
You know how old that movie is? But anyway, so in the movie, Justin Timberlake looks at the guy who's playing Mark Zuckerberg, and I forget his name, but he's the guy from Zombie World or whatever, and a bunch of different things. But anyway, so he looks at me, he says, at the time Zuckerberg was calling Facebook the Facebook, and he looks at me and goes, drop the, just Facebook. It was like a big dramatic part where he's like, just Facebook. Drop the. So I'm sitting there at the bar with Fish, and Fish looks at me and goes, drop the network. Just Toxic Radio. And I'm sitting there at the bar, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, it was like, and I came home right away, and I'm like, okay, new graphics, new site, everything's changing. And everybody's, people had shirts that said, people had shirts that said Toxic Network Radio. I'm like, those things suck now.
Wait, so what if you have one of those OG shirts?
No, it's an OG shirt.
There's an OG shirt. I've got the OG banners. I've got a banner that looks like just like the one behind Supreem that actually says Toxic Network Radio. But yeah, Fish was the one who, and Fish has been a huge help and a huge inspiration, a huge guiding factor for a lot of things that Toxic does.
Now,
Fish is awesome.
He's dope. He's dope.
Oh, happy anniversary to Fish and his wife.
See, there's another anniversary.
Congratulations on their new home.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
And check out the dope interview that he did on me last week, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, those pictures were so dope last week.
It was last week at the Celebrity
Boxing press conference.
And
I still have not had a chance to edit that together.
Look at him looking at you.
That's why I'm glad I went live. Got the brother in trouble, but it's all right. He only slurred the one time.
We have like I said, we have a ton of fun. We could sit here for 3 hours and go over our stories and
I just want
everything that we've done.
I want to get into where we're going. You know what I'm saying? Like with my show, Funky Contradiction, of course we got some amazing guests. I don't have none. You know when I find my guests, this is the craziest part of this. You know, like my man Anthony used to have guests a month in advance, and he'd be like, "Yo, if you need Katy Perry, I got her." You know what I mean? I'd be like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't really." Because if you didn't come to me, and like I said, I have a lot of people I could interview, a lot of people that will come down here to be interviewed, but it's just something organic.
Nope, you got to take them. Here's where the future of Funky Contradiction. I'm going to cut you off right there.
Oh
and I'm going to tell you what the future of the Funky Contradiction is.
I had something planned for the future, but Funky Contradiction,
yeah,
I can't
shut
think
up.
of what it was.
So here's the future of the Funky Contradiction.
You guys sound like an old married couple right now, by the way.
Because you know what?
I'm just telling the people how I get my guests,
man. Doesn't know what's gonna happen.
They call me the morning of Saturday or Sunday. Be like, can I come on your show? I'll be like, hell
Supreem
yeah. I'll do the flyer.
You ain't even lying.
Supreem is exactly like Ozzy Osbourne. Great performer. People love him. Not like that.
Hey,
Great performer. People love him. You put him on a stage, boom, he comes to life no matter whether he's tired,
unorganized.
But
I am organized.
you just got to point him in the right direction. So
Yeah,
let me point him in the right direction.
All right, what's the future?
So the future is we're going to get some amazing, insane interviews. All right, I'm going to get Supreme on that, and we're going to get some interviews. You guys are going to be just floored at the names that we're going to have on this show. Floored.
Can we
Trust
get
me.
some porno girls?
Now wait,
some dancing girls.
Also,
I already told you I'm totally down for this summer coming up. I'm totally down for Jello wrestling.
And we're gonna start shooting porn. Yep.
I want to. I want to. As long as
I had
there's
a dream.
as long as there's a toxic trophy,
I had a dream.
I want to win.
we're going to have the Funky Contradiction and Toxic Radio bringing to you live streaming concerts
live streaming. And the first concert
of Supreme. Now, some of them might be pay-per-views.
Wow.
Just be ready for that. Yes.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You
just
the
be
brain,
ready.
I'm the talent.
We're talking
we
about
can go places.
We're talking about $5 to view it. $5. That's $5 that you're giving to the Funky Contradiction, to Supreme, in order to keep bringing you this amazing content. $5 ain't nothing. That's a cover charge going to the bar.
That ain't nothing.
To the bar, but you get to sit in your house and drink the cheap stuff.
And look at the John on your phone, on your computer, on your laptop, on your phone. If you have it mirrored,
We've got
to your
so
television.
much awesome stuff coming. You
Why
just
you ain't
sit
tell me
back,
about none of this
relax, and watch the greatness that's going to come. We're going to have full produced commercials,
Strippers.
video, and what the hell?
Porn.
I'm friends with a lot of them, so yeah.
I'm just playing. We're not gonna have none of that stuff. We're gonna
Full
have,
produced videos, full
'cause
produced
God is a part
audio
of this show.
commercials.
He pricks all our hearts.
Hey, wait. Jesus loves strippers. There's even a book that says that.
And
he loves
merchandise. I will barrel through this no matter what the hell both of you do.
Yo, he's determined
I know.
too. I hope the people are listening. I don't want to distract nobody. He's very serious about
I
what
know.
he's talking about.
I'm gonna let Mike finish.
I didn't know none of this stuff.
So this is what you've got to look forward to.
On my show? I'm shocked. Like all this gonna be for me?
Yes. I'm investing myself, my time, my efforts in the Funky Contradiction.
And we're gonna go to concerts
because I know
and
that the
stream
people
live?
watching right now, they want it. They're gonna love it, and we're going to be bringing to you live, courtesy of Toxic
We're
Radio.
gonna
and the
have
Funky
game
Contradiction.
shows too,
Oh, what?
right? We're gonna have game shows, right? We're gonna have
Porn?
make our own game. No, we should have game shows and games with our guests. We should do like games and shit with them.
Spin
It would
that
be
wheel.
fun.
We already do that already. Spin the wheel. Get a piece of candy. Now you can spin the wheel.
We're
and
gonna have midgets.
get little people.
Just
Yeah, they like the term.
just start yelling out things.
Funky Contradiction.
Supreme's gonna cut off a picky.
Yeah.
Wait, why? That makes no sense.
Well, none of this does. It's a funky. It's a
You know how
contra-
the
it's a-
game
it's a
shows did?
funky
We could
contradiction.
totally have game shows. We could totally have games.
I mean, let's have fun. We're gonna have
That's what
fun.
I mean.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun.
But this is pre. What's that? What's pre? Pre is before.
Emptive.
Post pandemic.
Post is after.
That's what I'm saying. Post pandemic, we getting ready to
So
do a lot
wait,
of great
no.
things.
Wait.
Pre is before. Post-
Okay.
The Funky Contradiction needs a funky education. THC don't make it too smart all
You
the
know
time.
what?
No, but post pandemic, I'm going to do a lot of things. But I'm with that concert thing.
And we're gonna have games
And I really want to. And
with
I really,
giveaways.
But Toxic,
Yes,
I
that's
really,
what I was getting
I
at.
really want you to do a concert for me.
right.
I want it to be Toxic Radio
Exclusive.
in conjunction with the Concoction.
Like only for our
Presents
listeners.
Supreme, the Resurrector, Lacey B, Christy Evans, and I think that's it. I don't know nobody else on the show. No, but exclusively, that's gonna be. I want that to be a concert that me and you produce. We're gonna put our cash apps up there. I'm just looking for a location to do it in, and if I can't find a location, man, we're just gonna have to set up and shoot it from here.
I actually
Right in the living room.
Right in the
I
living
actually
room.
know a
Move
couple
everything out the
artists.
way.
I mean, I'm just saying. We tried the rehearsal hall. That didn't work. They want $100 an hour.
Oh, what's the problem?
$100 an hour.
Who
problem?
wants $100 an hour?
That's too much money. We're gonna be there 4 hours, man. That's $400. We could have actually did a real show with that much.
Wait, what?
I'm not paying.
We'll talk later. We'll
I'm not
talk
paying
later.
$100 an hour for a fake show.
We'll talk. It's not a fake show if you've got
I'm saying,
people.
if I'm paying $100 an hour, I want the club, and I want the club to be mine, and we're gonna have a real audience, and we can make that door money. Not to make.
I mean, we can't make door money here, but we could rent out a hall and do that.
But here,
no, we don't need a
shoot
club.
the show.
All right, wait.
I'm just saying we could rent out a hall and
We'll
still have an
brainstorm.
exclusive show.
Let's go to the chat room real fast. So people in the chat room, I see you guys are watching. We can see you. We see who's checking us out. If Supreme were to do something like this and I were to set it up and we were to actually put it out there of
Strippers.
I know them. I can get them.
I'm going to utilize your talent.
I'm just saying, utilize my talent. I actually have a friend who's a stripper and a rap artist, a female rap artist, and she's really good. Her label.
She could be an opener.
I'm for real. I'm being
for
real.
real,
Like
too.
you can look her up. She's like for real.
I'll let her open. I mean, because we're gonna need. We're gonna be the 3 headliners. We're gonna need maybe two or three openers.
I also have my friend.
I would get somebody from
My friend sings
144 to
R&B.
open. I would get somebody from 144 to open. I would want a stripper to open.
Well, she's a rapper too.
A rapper stripper to open. I want a stripper to dance between the segments.
Oh well, she can.
I just want whatever I do to be sexy, man. You know, I know I got a lady and everything, but I just want everything to be sexy.
Sex sells.
Sells, man. It ain't no way around it, man. You know what I mean? I love my lady, but God knows, Lord, I love sexy stuff that sells. You know. Anyway,
Hey, nothing
Mike,
wrong.
I'm sorry. You were saying? Hello. He left us. He gonna leave. He said, y'all playing your own show. He just mad because we ain't gonna have no midgets in it.
Wait, what? There's gonna be no midgets.
One.
I put it in the chat room. At least I can't get friggin' talked over there.
Yes, gang. Would you guys pay $5 to watch a live Supreme performance with opening acts, interactions, and merchandise with strippers?
If you forgot to add with strippers.
I put it in there for him.
He said I
He
put it in
messed
there
up.
for
He messed up and forgot to add it, so I added it for him.
Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll pull out one of my old costumes. I'm kidding.
Supreme, what are you going to pull out?
My old costume.
He said my old costume.
The one that used to wear rubber. No. No, you stop being nasty. That's my sister. Love her
I'm sorry.
my old trick suit. I pull out my old trick suit when I used to have a pocket full of money and make it rain.
Make it rain on that mode.
Yeah. But seriously, that's a good idea. The concept, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying?
Laura's in.
Stripper Laura's in. Laura's in anything when
Of
it
course.
comes to
Lil
naked-
Bit's always
ano-
in.
another
She's
naked
ride or
woman, she's
die.
down.
Lil Bit's ride or die.
You need to utilize that, Mike.
For real. Utilize is like the new word we're using for
You need
everything.
to capitalize on that that ability that she has to attract other women.
Oh my God. I can't stop laughing.
My girl don't like girl pussy, so excuse. My girl don't like girl coochie. my girl don't like girl coochie, so it's one way with her. You know what I did watch this weekend? And I thought of you, Mike.
Well, my dude doesn't like to share, so.
I don't blame him. I don't want to share no.
He doesn't even want to share me with a female.
Well,
I told him he could join, and he even said no.
that's crazy.
He said no. I want you
all.
all.
Right, I'll be like, okay, just this one time, and it better not happen again, because it's gonna happen. It just doesn't. Okay, we're gonna try it this time, and this is for you. Okay, not for me.
I'm doing this for you.
I'm not doing this for me. I could care less. 4 titties, 2 titties. It don't make me no difference.
That's funny.
She likes strippers. Tanya likes strippers. Tanya, that's my homegirl.
She said she doesn't.
I thought she said she does.
No, she said she don't like strippers. I mean, they're people too.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, Hey, well, I'm.
And most of them are single moms that got to make a living.
That's how I grew up. I grew up in the strip game. I grew up around pimps and hoes.
Same.
I was raised by pimps. In my younger day, I was guided by a bunch of pimps, and they taught me the way. That makes me hard to fall in love. If I fall in love, you gotta be somebody special, because I was taught, don't put your heart in it. It's all business.
You like Snoop said, we don't love them hoes.
I was gonna say that, but I'm trying to be polite, funky. I don't want to be a funky contradiction. But as I got as I grew in my walk with the Lord,
Bazinga today.
as I grew with the walk in the Lord, I found myself changing gradually. I had a song back in the day when I first started. I was all about the strippers and the clubs and the pimps and the hoes and all that stuff. And as I grow now, I'm about family, love.
Yeah, but
my
all the
kids.
strippers I know are family. Like, my best friend
Right.
is like the best mom ever and the best person ever. She's never done a drug in her life. She's never drank in her life.
Not saying that
and
they
she's
bad
a
people.
stripper.
Not saying that they bad people, but I'm just saying that it's like,
I've been a stripper.
as a child, as a kid, as a man, and I think my punishment is having 2 daughters. Like, from the lifestyle that I lived, now I got to watch over 2 young ladies, and I got to make sure that they walk the walk. And I don't know what I would do if I ever come to a club and one of my kids is on that damn
Probably rip
pole.
them off the stage.
Probably rip them off the stage, and I would embarrass them to the point either they hate me or they appreciate me later. But I swear to God, and then I probably would kill somebody if they was putting something on their money. I don't know. I'm just saying, and they're not judging. They got parents too. You know what I'm saying? Porn. Yeah, I look at porn stars, but now when you get children, you look at porn stars, you look at strippers. You don't look at them the same way. You be like, damn, what did her father do?
Well, there's a difference between a stripper and a whore.
I'm just saying, but either way, you be like, what did her father do that was wrong? Like, what did he not give her to make
But
her
that's
do
not
that?
always the situation.
It's not.
Some people really don't have other choices in life and really don't have any other chances. Like, let me tell you how some little girls get knocked up while they're little kids still, while they're young teenage kids.
But sometimes they
And
get
then-
hurt,
Exactly. Some of them get raped
and molested.
yes, like, I mean, I'm
And
not
sex
gonna
is just a protection. Sex is not. Sex is.
not what we were talking about earlier, the sacred energy exchange.
It's just like it's not a big deal for them to be like, all right, well, I can use my body to get some money.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
And I know if I had a nice body and I could get thousands of dollars a night, I would be up on that stage too. How about you, Mike? Would you strip if you had the body?
I mean, girls are in their houses right now, not like stripping on camera on their phones at home on
IG.
OnlyFans,
For
making
real.
thousands.
Instagram right now is a what do you call the amateur
Insta model. Everybody's an
porn
Insta model.
game. And there's the money and OnlyFans and things like that. You got entertainers that are getting OnlyFans. Like, you're not getting enough money now. You got to get OnlyFans.
There's certain
and sell your little naked pictures.
OnlyFans that aren't even showing anything.
Yeah, my one friend
Or
only
just-
sells feet pics.
OnlyFans, but most of it is known for sex though. I know the couple of actors, they got OnlyFans and they do cooking.
face.
They do cooking.
Dude, I've seen her feet.
Who
too.
feet?
My friend sells only feet pics.
They nice feet.
I mean, they're all right.
Yo, somebody sent me Blase.
But like, people pay a lot of money for her feet.
Remember
Like,
Blase Rose, Mike? They sent me her OnlyFans pictures.
wait.
Juggalos leaked it.
Whoa.
Wow, they can get a couple of dollars for them things.
Wait, Mike, are you trying to start an OnlyFans
Can
feet?
you put them in peanut butter?
No, you don't want to waste that shit. Peanut butter is life.
I'm just saying, man. People be wanting you.
Oh,
to
you can eat
crush-
peanut butter, right?
People want you to crush grapes with them.
Wait,
I got
crush
some nice
grapes
feet,
with
too.
them? You're there. You can just step on grapes.
I'm just saying, people want to manipulate the feet and feet.
Oh, I can pick things up on my toes. Like, I can literally.
Shout out to Mark Mills. We was just talking about you, brother.
Hi, Mark. I can
Thank
actually.
you, Lo. And Tanya, thanks for hanging in there with us today.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Supreme was talking about sexy feet. He brought you up, Mark.
I don't know. Mark,
Yeah, wait. Listen, this
I
is
ain't
really
never-
gross.
I ain't never look at Mark feet.
Listen, this is really gross. I used to be able to suck on my big toe
Why is that gross?
because I can,
Don't threaten me with a good time.
like, my big toe. I mean, like, I used to suck on my big toe,
Okay.
Like a habit or just like a trick?
like a habit, like when I was younger, like as a
Oh,
kid.
she's gonna try it.
Like, well, I could still.
She pulled back like watch.
I don't think it's nasty to put your tongue on any piece of your body. It's all
It's
It's
yours.
my body.
right.
You can put your toe in your mouth.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can touch my tongue with my nose. I can do a lot of weird shit.
put the toe in your mouth.
Oh my god! Wait, they're dirty.
Okay, I don't want to put your dirty.
Well, I mean, I did get in the shower before I came in, but
That's not. You wiped the COVID off. There you go. Hot damn! I can't lift my toe up to clip my nails. Look at you. You close. You got it. You kicked yourself right in the mouth. I can suck my toe.
Listen, but when I
My
was
toe could kick my ass.
listen, when I was a little kid, I used to suck my thumb and suck my toe.
At the same time?
No, obviously not at the same time. But
I mean, I
like,
sucked my thumb
but
as a
yo,
kid.
but there's actually a picture of me sleeping with my foot in my mouth.
That's something else. Now that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was weird when I was little, but I am weird because I've always, since a little kid, picked things up with my toes. I can eat with my feet.
You was just born to be handless.
I also have web toes.
What? Like Spider-Man? Like the
My 3 middle toes are all webbed.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's sexy. I ain't met no.
I'm a great swimmer.
What's it like? Like penguin.
I'm a great swimmer. You can't notice unless I actually pull them apart and show you. Oh, yeah.
Wow. This has got interesting. This is a year in review that we're reflecting on, the year in review of Toxic Radio or Funky
And now everybody
Contradiction.
knows all my.
And of course, it goes left as always.
The roller coaster.
But you're not as bad as a roller. Now you're a kiddie roller coaster because before you was.
See, she said that's a kid thing.
You was King the Car maybe months ago.
I was evil.
Your show could do it all if you let Liz control it. Your show be everywhere.
It would be rated.
I used to come in there. I'd be like the ringleader try to reel you back in.
What's that rating for the N17?
NC-17. So we got all this good stuff coming up, Mike.
Why can't we see Laura's feet? Laura said don't ask to see mine.
Laura got little. She's
got to have little feet.
She got little snossages.
I'll show you guys video later on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll show you video.
She got little baby feet.
Yeah. I'm like a size. Yeah, we could probably share shoes. What size shoe is she? Because I'm like a 5.5, 6.
Damn. How you stand up on them feet?
What do you mean?
Like hold your body up on them little ass feet. 5 is like this big. You might tip over.
By the way, once everybody sees how awesome we do Supreme's show, remember, anybody who wants to hire our services can do so.
Hire or, you want us to be hosting at your event, give us a call at 856-485-9565.
About to throw something on the floor and pick it up with my feet just so you can see it, Preem.
Every time I get up, I pick them on the floor.
Hold on.
Can you do the bottled water? Man, we need a moving camera.
I think I'm being yelled at.
I know, with the mic on. Like, what are you going to pick up? Can you pick up your THC bottle?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, look at this. She getting ready to pick up some stuff with her feet. And we can't. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's a human Helen Keller. She ain't good as she used to be.
They're sweaty.
All my people with feet fetish, you should see this. All my foot fetish people. Now you got to hold it up to the camera. Hold on. You got to grip it and bring it to the front. Hold on. Look at Mike. Mike, what are you reading? The comments? What are the comments saying? She's a 7. Your feet smaller than yours.
Oh, it fell right out.
Look, this is like the human claw machine. If you want to check out me on the claw machine next week.
Bam.
Go ahead, girl. Look at that. Pull it over. Look at that. You know that people will pay for that. They would be like, yo, I'll send.
Hold on.
My only fan, I want to send her $27 to pick up water bottles with her feet. She's pushing it. She's going hard, too. Go hard, baby. Go, you got it. This is just like the Claw Machine Challenge. Shout out to Wolfpack.
I can't do it.
The Claw Machine Challenges will be coming soon featuring Supreme.
There's my web.
Okay, that ain't a bad web. I thought you was going to be like Spider-Man or something. Like, I thought you was going to be like the Penguin.
Web slinging action.
Yeah, well, I'll be like the Penguin. Hey, Mike, where you at?
Wait, is somebody calling?
Oh, shit.
No, it's been idle for too long.
I'm about to say, damn. I always mess up the phone call.
I'm a 5.5. I just looked at my sneaker. I'm a 5.5 in kids.
Look, I just get I used to have
this is my foot. It's the same size as my hand.
Is that a thing?
What?
Mike, you smarter than the average bear.
Really is.
Yes, what?
Do your foot supposed to be the same size as your hand?
No.
Okay, just wondering.
Why? Is your feet supposed to be bigger than your hand?
Your foot was a little bigger than your hand.
It is a little bit, but I'm still like, yeah.
But you was like it's the same size. I thought it was like a geometrical fact.
No, it's not.
I didn't know. That's why I asked. That's why I asked you what's going on with COVID. That's why I asked you what's going on with because I just started. I looked at the news. I wake up early in the morning now, so I turn on the news. And
why do you turn that shit on?
I don't know. I'll be like, this is the most depressing. Oh, he got shot. That got shot. This got shot. President got pneumonia. President got COVID. President got this. President got that.
The president did not have COVID.
I don't think he did.
I don't think so either.
I think if he did, I think whatever he did, he was used to say, I cured it.
I think so,
My
too.
77 2-year-old 5 big fat ass
Cheeto
having
Dorito rolling around.
I've cured
spray
COVID.
tan.
And after that, after I cure COVID, I'm gonna send y'all stimulus check. Go and let the party.
There
go.
is no.
Go and let-
He
go and
said
let-
he
go and
said
let the
he's
party
no
go on
longer
for 4
doing
more years.
stimulus. No, he said he's no longer doing stimulus.
No, they said they stopped
until
negotiating.
after. Yes, until after the election.
But then he didn't get a popular opinion on that. Everybody was like, "Boo! You suck! You punk ass president!" Then he's like, "We're gonna go back to the table to see if we can knock this out before the election." Keep the party going on for 4 more years, y'all.
Bill Gates is the one coming up with this vaccination, and I truly believe that. Yeah, he's part of coming up with isn't he?
Go ahead.
I thought it was Chaka Khan.
Nah, it was Bill Gates.
Genghis Khan.
Whatever. All I know is
With
I
the
think that
Raffa-Khan.
I think that Trump getting the COVID was just like another one of his
he
stunts. It was another one of his stunts employees to try to push one of his vaccinations that he's about to come out with. Watch.
Well, really, Rudy Giuliano looks damn near half dead. Whatever virus he got, he need a vaccine immediately.
That's that old mobster shit.
And then y'all old governor, Chris Christie,
Oh, he's gonna die.
he might be kicking
For
the
real.
bucket.
Like he's on a ventilator. Like
Right. Yeah,
they
he-
said like he's real
They
bad.
have not said he's on a ventilator.
Yeah.
They say he's not doing too good.
Yeah, they said he's on a ventilator.
His cough is not his cough. He didn't fall through clearly as Trump did. Trump came out victorious. Trump looked like he whipped COVID's ass.
Which makes no sense.
And then poor Pence in his fly.
Pence is not he's an
All right,
android.
all
He
right,
is not
ready?
real.
Here.
Tell me
Top
about it.
thing. Ex-Jersey Governor Chris Christie says he's out of the hospital.
Okay, he's out of the hospital. Well, he was on a ventilator.
He was never on a
No, he
ventilator.
needed oxygen.
Yeah, he was. They said he needed help breathing.
He needed
Mike, he was
oxygen.
on a machine to
But
help
they-
him
they-
breathe.
But they give everybody.
He's overweight. He cannot breathe on his own with COVID. Let's
Fat
be
bastard.
real. Let's be fucking real, dude. Like there's no way he's gonna breathe through that with that.
Yo, but how about more than half the White House,
plus his-
the staff got COVID?
That's crazy.
Like that's the highest.
They had a buffet.
That's the
You know that,
highest
right?
growing COVID jump.
But that's
is
because
inside the White House.
you know they had a
in
buffet.
DC.
They had a buffet at the debate.
Wow.
They had a buffet before the debate.
So they're
And,
trying to figure out where
like,
because he's not
that's-
telling. He's
I'm
not saying
telling
where
you,
he got it
Trump
from.
they had a buffet before the debate, and you can look that up. I'm guaranteeing you that's probably what happened. Somebody probably coughed on something. Then they all ate it.
Look,
I mean, hey, it could
we
happen
can't talk
like
about
that.
the president no more. We're making our listeners sick.
So here we go. Quick.
We just get some facts.
Quick
though.
to debunk ventilator claim. 3 New Jersey reports shot down the ventilator allegations. On October 7th, Matt Katz, a WNYC reporter who covered Christie for more than 5 years, tweeted that the former New Jersey governor is not on a ventilator. This is false info spreading on Twitter. Katz wrote, "I've spoken to multiple people who've been on the phone with the governor daily after he was admitted to the Morristown Medical Center for testing COVID plus positive. They say he's in good spirits and getting good care."
All I want is my stimulus check.
This is something that I'm very passionate about, which is making sure that I don't fall victim
Of
to
spreading bad
internet facts, false facts, or internet spreading of problems.
Like I do.
Because just like with Liz just said, and I'm not faulting her because she's just repeating what she's seen or what she's read, is the fact that like saying that Trump didn't have COVID. And this is something also that I'm very passionate about, is the fact that you've got to pay attention to logic, facts, doctors, and how things are playing out. Now, the problem with saying that Trump didn't have COVID or that it was a falsehood or fake is a problem, because then once you say that it's actually fake or false, that he's lying about having COVID, well, then anybody or anybody or anywhere that he goes, nobody has to worry about being around him because it's fake,
Right.
which is a problem, because once you take the fact that you're saying that he's being fake about it, well, now you can go up to him without a mask, right?
No, because
it's
I
fake.
care about other people. So
No,
I
no.
wear a mask for other
No,
people.
no. You wear a mask for other people. But if you're saying he doesn't have it, then there's no reason for him to wear a mask around people. You see what I'm saying?
He doesn't.
And he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Right. But then it should mean nothing that he doesn't do it. He did have COVID because the simple fact that he had to go to Walter Reed Hospital, he had to be around actual doctors, a team of doctors, which we now know their names.
You trust
we
the
know
government too much.
It's not trusted. Listen to me. It's not trusting the government. Follow logic. He had to go to Walter Reed Hospital, which it shows weakness, which he didn't want to do. He actually fought it. He went to Walter Reed Hospital. which then he has to interact with other actual doctors, that is their day-to-day job. You would have to have each one of those sign a non-disclosure agreement and expect them all to follow that non-disclosure agreement and to agree with the president in order for them to treat him and not treat him, but actually to coerce and agree to the fact that he doesn't have COVID. It would also be a part of the whole entire hospital that would have to agree, because medical records would have to be falsified in order to show that he had it, to falsify that he had it. Also, then he had the crew about him that actually got caught with COVID, like Chris Christie, like the press secretary, and like everybody else they showed on CNN. So then the Chris Christie would have to be Chris Christie would have to be a false
But wait,
COVID,
can I say
or
one
a
thing?
really, really great coincidence that
Area
Chris got
51.
it. I love people who are just like, Area 51, drop the mic.
Boom. But you're saying all these people had to be coerced and had to agree with this and with that, but didn't the government all do that and hide aliens
Supreme.
for many, many years?
No, stop. This is all conspiracy theory craziness. I'm going to go get you a tinfoil hat downstairs. Supreme,
Yeah.
If you've got something going on that you want to keep extremely secret, and I'm talking about
I would
just
pay people off.
Just
keep it in your house.
You keep it to the least amount of people that you could possibly tell, right?
Right.
Because you got to keep it to the close-knit people that you can actually trust with that information, which is the least amount of people that you can tell, right? So, with that being said, you don't go out and just start. Now these doctors that helped him, their reputation is on the line, because now they agree that they gave him this medication. Trump didn't want to get COVID because he wanted to ignore it. Now he has to spin it in a way. That's the one thing that conspiracy people love, is the fact that our government, anything and everything that happens in the world, they have immediate meetings. How do we spin this in our factor? How do we spin this to
good
be
PR.
our way? Yeah. So each time, each step,
all PR is good PR.
Each movement that Trump makes, there is a team going, okay, how do we spin this one?
Because he didn't mess
How do
up
we
again.
spin this one?
'Cause he didn't open
How do we
his
spin
mouth
this
again.
one?
He didn't spit on this.
Because each time they spin
Who put that flower on that man's head?
and
He's an
exactly.
android.
And
There's no way he's a living person like Pence.
Drop the mic. No. I love Mike.
With Mike.
Mike be serious. I'll stay in the middle though. You know what I mean? I take it one way or the other.
he got shot in the head.
JFK.
So, I think the mob did that. Remember the mob did that.
The mob?
Oh yeah. If all this stuff that this country done, if the stories the real stories come out of what was what and what is what and what is how is how, I think our mind would
We'll all be
blown.
flabbergasted.
Blown. I mean, we would be like, how could, just think, when J. Edgar Hoover was the head of the FBI, the things he made up on black folks to justify the mistreatment of them is and notice he did put everybody's business out there, put the wires on Martin, put all this stuff, wiretaps and everything, infiltrating the FOI with FBI agents, right?
Yo, you can't tell me he's not. Like,
now dig this. He did put everybody dirt in the street, but he did not put the fact that he likes to wear women clothing and his little dirty secrets. That's what I'm saying, man. The government is something else, man.
For real, I agree.
When they want you out, you is out of here. I don't care if you the president. I don't care what you is.
New Mexico.
You could be the smallest person on earth. If you piss off the government or lead a revolt too strong that they can't control,
you're disappearing.
A revolution, you are putting your life. You are
here's the
signing
thing.
your death warrant.
I would agree with the whole thing of disappearing or somebody dying, and the government having something to do with that. You know why?
Because
it would take such a small group of people, 3 to 5 people that are internal into the government,
tell it all,
to be able to pull that off. It doesn't involve outside citizens, civilians.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
Liam Nielsen.
Do you believe in the crisis actors?
No, that's bullshit. It's total. It's been debunked.
I'm just saying,
you can watch and see how it's been debunked.
I don't put too much credit in it. I believe when somebody shoots a whole stadium up, I don't believe they hire that many actors to act like they playing dead.
Again.
But they'll be like, do you see that lady was in the same clip that was in the church bombing?
Actually,
You know
we
what
have
I'm
doppelgangers. People have doppelgangers.
Doppelganger.
I'm a doppelganger. You.
No, I'm being serious though. You can
Come on, man.
actually
They're gonna
look
take
it
you
up.
down SHR.
You could Google it. I'm serious. Like there's like at least a couple people in the world that resemble you and look like you.
Look,
Hey,
here's how I'm going to leave this.
Funk Wizard Snow watching the Funky Contradiction.
I believe that fly is a robot, and it was there to implant a circuit board into Pence's head, and that's it. Okay, good night.
She said we love driving you crazy.
We
like
do.
we like the bad students, and the teacher's really serious about giving us an education. We got him in the lunchroom
Yo.
in the teacher's lounge drinking.
Listen, Mike, I'm gonna tell you something.
Jeff Brooklyn Marie,
Jeff
aka
does not talk politics with me either for the same reason.
It's like, look,
because we are totally opposite, me and him, when it comes to this shit, and we just can't because I make fun of the whole thing.
Now are y'all gonna vote? You gonna vote?
I can't.
Okay. You gonna vote, Mike? Mike, hello.
Mike, are you voting?
Absolutely.
Or are you a felon?
You can't have that opinion that you have and not vote.
Well, I mean, some people can't vote. Some people are
I don't
felons.
fucking bullshit. Fuck you with all that bullshit that you can't have an opinion and not vote. If you're not voting, you can't have an opinion.
No, I'm just saying.
Suck my dick.
No, I'm not telling you that it's a bad thing.
No, that's fucking bullshit.
What I'm telling
it's
you
the biggest
is
fucking piece of bullshit I've ever heard. It's more bullshit than that fucking fly was trying to land on.
No.
It's bullshit.
He's
I don't
trying
want to
to
hear
land
that
on
shit.
an Android.
No,
All right?
what I'm saying is...
No, you want to hear what I'm saying? Fuck you.
No.
Listen
Are you
to
voting?
Me. No, I'm not.
Why?
You know why? I'm not voting.
We're fucked either way.
Here's the thing. You're going to look at me and go, okay, Mike, you got your ballot ready? Here's a piece of shit that's a lying, conniving bully. He thinks that the fucking American people are his own reality TV show piece of shit, and his followers are even bigger pieces of shit. Here's this one, or here's this old piece of shit that's been sitting around for 50
Sniffing
years.
people.
47.
It's dry, it's got hair in it, and you know what? It might collapse and just turn into dust in your hand.
Do we have a
Which
black-
one
do
do you
we
want to
have a
vote
black- a
for?
black
Mama
woman
Joe.
president?
Fuck you.
What about
The
Mama
simple
Joe?
The simple fact that this country
How about the
gives
third
you
party?
We
shut
go the
up,
third.
shut up. The fact that this country only gives you 2 options out of everybody.
How about-
Here's your only 2 people.
How about the
Pick one
third-
of the pieces of shit.
How about the third?
Yeah, what about the Green Party?
Toxic
You know
Green.
that doesn't mean shit. You
don't even-
know that doesn't
you
mean
don't even
shit.
know his name.
It doesn't mean shit.
What's his name?
Mama Joe.
Nobody's bringing that dude in for a fucking debate. It doesn't mean shit.
Yo, that's fucked up. Why they don't bring him in
Yeah,
for
for
a
real.
debate?
Why do we even have a Green Party?
No, you know what I
To
don't
steal
like?
votes away from fuck it. It's stupid. The fucking electoral college is stupid because the popular vote don't mean shit.
That's true.
It's all a fucking ruse.
Yo,
You
how
know
come
why?
some
'Cause
states
we
get
made
more
it up.
votes than others?
We made it up.
You know
we
what I
made
heard?
all this up.
You
It
know what
doesn't mean anything.
You know what I heard?
Everything is made up.
I heard the people up top, they picked the presidents 8 years in advance of who's going to be the next president.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
It's
You
already,
know why?
It's already written.
Guess what?
We're screwed
Anybody
either way.
who gets a job at any fucking corporation that's only been there for 4 years,
Mills
guess
said
what?
vote for
Nobody
Kanye.
looks at that guy as anything because he's only been there for 4 years. The guy doesn't even know fucking dick about the company. Nobody's the fucking CEO of a company for 4 years. Fuck that. The president doesn't do shit. Now, obviously, he can go out there and fucking cause some real problems, and they give him a pretty little button to push, but it doesn't mean shit. There's people there that are fucking veterans in the government that have been working there for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Those are the fuckholds that are making all the decisions.
Yo, and on that note, you have been tuned into the Funky Contradiction. We love you. Vote.
Happy 1 year anniversary.
Hey, happy 1 year anniversary. We've been doing this for a year.
Vote.
And our year, we go out with a bang. And remember, vote for your ancestors.
And don't vote for the Green Party. You will make Mike yell.
Vote for your ancestors that couldn't vote, that had to swing from trees to get a chance to vote, and all the women that wasn't even allowed to vote. Just vote. What the hell?
As long as you're not a felon.
You get to go in the pretty box and pitch some lights.
Even
Go
if you
ahead, do your
are
thing.
a felon, just try.
But you gon' come like that? Oh no, yo, I heard you try that diss, man. You trying to rap?